I ghosted for 3 straight days, and my stream went completely dead. Viewership nosedived from a peak of 1 million all the way down to under 50K. Everyone figured Ling An, had starved to death out on this godforsaken tundra. And even if I hadn't, who wants to watch a dude just sleep all day? I glanced at the chat. Nothing but roasts. He's back from the dead? Bro actually survived? Meanwhile, John from the States already ripped through the plains, and Goddess Muxu's got a full mining base up. Then there's Ling An, skin and bones. What does he even do besides chip ice? Washed. With that skill level, he might as well wait to die. I stared at the leaderboard, my grayed out icon sitting somewhere past rank 5,000. I really was like a burnt out meteor. Even the little attention I had left came with that rest in peace energy. Meanwhile, Lei Li from the Daxia 3rd Intelligence Bureau was slumped over a pile of files, eyes completely bloodshot. He watched me barely move on screen and let out a sigh. At least he's moving, better than starving. Still, he'd already missed his growth window. His finger scrolled the rankings, the real stars. Muxu at number 4, Zhao Tieju at 11, and Dark Horse Li Qingqing, who clawed her way to Da 14 just by farming sweet potatoes, a total darling up top. And compared to them, my scrappy forager lifestyle? In their eyes, I was just a liability. Lei Li pushed up his glasses. Even though the higher-ups had written me off, he still typed in my stream, "Don't give up, keep going." But what they didn't know was, the hunt had barely started. Inside the thermal cave, I swung my weapon with everything I had at the frozen gate, just half a meter away. A thunderous boom. The ice wall crumbled. Freezing wind and ice spray blasted in. Old me would have been a popsicle. But now, with my advanced cold resistance buff, that brutal blizzard felt like a light autumn breeze. Total control. Standing right in the gust, I squinted and mentally triggered it. Spend intel points. Activate crisis intel. An electronic buzz shot straight to my skull, and a flood of pale gold data instantly filled my vision. The dark, dead, silent snowfield completely transformed before my eyes. The whole world lit up like a glowing web. Scent trails wiped out by the blizzard, footprints buried under snow. The system dragged every last one back and highlighted them all. Hunger had my eyes seeing red, but I couldn't help cracking a grin. Let's move. A man from the Lin family never comes home empty-handed. I jumped on the snowmobile, gunned it straight into the blizzard, and shot out of the cave like a rocket. 5 minutes later, I pulled up at an ice-locked slope. A pale yellow trail lit up on my retina. Fresh, almost still warm. Tier 1 giant snow hare, pale yellow status, foraging. I didn't rush. I slowly drew the spike dagger at my hip. These snow hares have crazy sharp hearing and bolt like lightning. Old me could only chase its tail and eat dust. But today I'm showing it what a gear gap looks like. I reached up and pulled my Arctic optical camo cloak tight. I dropped flat into the deep snow. A second later, the light warped in the stream, and in front of hundreds of thousands of viewers, I vanished. Nothing left where I stood but a pile of regular snow. Chat exploded instantly. No way! Where'd he go? That's legendary gear? That's absolutely insane. Total Voldemort vibes, I'm here for it. I literally saw nothing. Right then, not even half a meter ahead, 2 long white ears poked out of the snowbank. A massive snow hare, easily half a meter long, crawled out, ruby red eyes scanning the area. It had no idea death was literally face to face with it. Right now, the snow cracked open without a single warning. Guess what? My cloak left a blur as I struck like a coiled viper, bone spike driving in hard. The hare tried to kick off and bolt. Too late. The thud of the blade was clean and final. The spike punched straight through its neck, nailing it into the snow as blood soaked the white. System chime obtained. Tier 1 giant snow hare carcass. Under 2 minutes start to finish. Stealth to kill, smooth as butter, 0 reaction time for the prey. Stream went dead silent for 1 second, then absolute chaos. Bro. He just walked out the door and bagged a rabbit. Dude, this is literally... He's running an ESP hack. I was just chilling, eating hot pot and humming along, and then bam, got one tapped. The nostalgia is hitting different. He's back, the man is back. I yanked out the bone spike and wiped it clean on the snow. Held up the still twitching hair and gave it a satisfied pat. Good stuff always ends up with me. Hopped on the ride, tossed the loot in the back, and said 4 words: "Time to eat." 10 minutes later, inside the cave, golden, crispy rabbit sizzling over the fire, dripping with fat. The smell alone could steal your soul. I grabbed a scorching chunk and tore right into it. God, that hits different. Alert, vitality skyrocketing. A 20-pound giant snow hare, a solid 10 pounds of meat after bones and organs. With tens of thousands watching in disbelief, I demolished it in 20 minutes flat. Let out a burp and patted my slightly round belly. Watching my vitality bar tick up chunk by chunk, I only had one word: clean. The stronger you get, the more you gotta eat. Chat lost it. Bottomless pit reincarnated.